Hey, welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about the compositions that I use in my landscape paintings. So this one here particularly is about the first two that I like to use. The first composition design is horizontal. There you go. Where everything happens on the horizon line. Most of the contrast is there. You may have other things going on in here, but everything happens right there in the horizon line. And that's usually the darkest area. So the light, the sky, meets the ground, it's going to be the most contrast. You've got lots of other things going on here, okay? But your eye is going to go there. Here's one with a high horizon line, all right? Now, if you have a high horizon line, please know that it's a painting of the land. If you have a low horizon line like this one, it's a painting of the sky. Pretty simple, keep it simple, and I start off with just black, gray, and white. And the second composition that I use in my landscapes is called tunnel vision. T-U-N-N, let's see if I can spell that right. There, tunnel vision, okay, and that's exactly what you would expect. Let's say that your focal point will be right there, right? And so we have all kinds of things going on in here. There we go, all kinds of things going on. But your eye is going to go down in this one little section that's your focal point, just like I've done here. Okay, so again, three values, the dark, the middle tone, and the white. Now after that dries, I'm going to put in some translucent color. But this one is all about black and white, starting at the beginning of a landscape. I'm doing black and white so you and I can see the composition. So the first thing I'm going to do is put down the midtone. Always a midtone, a little bit of black, a little bit of white in here. There we go, midtone. It's moving all over the place. There's your midtone. See, now we're ready to go and put in my lights and my darks, doing their horizontal composition. Using black, I'm going to now put in the horizon line. There you are. Everything's happening right there. Oh, I might have some down here too. Let it flow. Look at that. Just the horizon line is where all the tension is going to be. You see other things, but that's where your eye's going to go. To really emphasize that, now I'm going to put in the white. The white is white, in this case, where the sky meets the land. There we go. And something like that. It's a great beginning. I'm not going to put any white down here because your eye will go right down there. So again, the eye usually goes to the part of the painting that has the most contrast. And for a landscape, for me anyway, the most contrast is where the land and the sky meet. And I'll let that dry and I'll put on my color much later on. So let me show you the tunnel vision. And so the second composition I use is the tunnel vision composition. So I started with my midtone already on the paper. Now to put in I'm going to determine, say my focal point will be there. Okay, and so here we go, low horizon line in this particular case, tunnel vision. Tunnel vision, there we go. Almost like being at the bottom of the Grand Canyon kind of a thing, yeah? And that's the composition. We have the darkest darks. Now, midtones are there. Now the light is light. Of course, your eye is going to go to the part of the painting that has the most contrast. And as I go further away, it's going to be more gray, more gray. There we go. Down in here, again, all the highest part, or the hottest part of the colors will be right down here in the focal point. And that's what I mean by tunnel vision. Hope this demonstration works for you, and I get ready now to see the other two in the next BobBlast. Thank you, by the way, for all your comments and suggestions of what I should be demoing for you. I love doing these blasts. It's a real blast. So I'll see you on the next one. Welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this is the second part of my previous one, which was how I show you the 4 design compositions that I use in a landscape. So this one is number 3. And it's called cantilevered. Cantilevered, we'll just spell it out here, C-A-N. And what that means is that you have a whole lot of something going on over here, and way over here is something different. So we have a whole lot of something and a little bit of something, thereby drawing attention to itself. It becomes the focal point, pretty much like I've shown you right here. So let me give you the demo. So as before, we toned the paper a mid-tone. There's my mid-tone ready to go. Now I get my black in here. I'm going to do my design. Remember, this is off balanced, so I have all kinds of things going on. And way over here is going to be the part that we call that the sweet spot. It's the focal point. All eyes are going to go there. So we have a whole lot of something over here and one little thing over here. And now come in with the lightest light as well here, right? Really draw attention to itself, right? And there you go. Rough it in very fast. There you go. Rough it in. See, you have a lot going on all over the place. Lots of stuff going on all over the place. But look where your eye goes. It goes right to that one little spot because it's all by itself. So now let me show you the fourth and final composition. Pretty interesting. Watch this one. So this is the last of the four composition I like to use. It's the golden section. Oh no, not the golden section. Let me show you how easy it can be. So this will be the golden section, also known as the golden means, or how do I find the sweet spot? Well, again, without getting into mathematics, you divide the painting into 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and also this way. There we go. What we end up is with a tic-tac-toe. And theoretically, one of those spots is going to be the hot spot, the sweet spot, the focal point. You're going to have all kinds of other things all over the place, but that's where your eye is going to go. I have a little demo right here. It's basically gray, white, and black, and look where your eye goes. There's a lot of stuff going on, but look where your eye goes. The golden section. Let me give you a demo. And now, the demo for the golden section. Remember, what I did was put the mid-tone down first, and then I divided it all up into 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So I know this right in here is going to be the sweet spot, right? It's where the crosshairs are. It could either be here, 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 or here. You choose one of them, and that's the important part. Choose one. So that's going to be maybe some trees. Over here we have the landscape. There you are. This is an oversimplification, but I think it's a good demo. And then we'll go into the white, just to really emphasize backlit tree, maybe. Here we go. There we go. This is so much fun to paint this way. Really loose and fast. Notice I haven't gotten into color just yet. That's going to be a different demo. Basically, I'm doing the black and white and gray just to emphasize the point of this composition design. So there you are. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Practice these over and over and over again, and then when you get time to go outside to do the landscape, you'll be kind of prepared. So practice painting, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Hi there, and it's time for the trade shows. And this November is the one that I do every year at Art of the Carolinas. You've heard about it. It's sponsored there by Jerry's Artorama. I love going there every November. One of the good things about the trade shows is, first of all, they have all these workshops. There are going to be something like 150 art instructors. A lot of workshops going through for several days. It's fantastic. And then the other good thing about those trade shows is the materials. The art materials are already there in the workshops waiting for you. You get to try a little bit of everything. And also out there on the convention floor will be all the art materials manufacturers. And that's where you're going to get some deep, deep, deep discounts. We all go there. Heck, I go there and buy art materials. I love going there. So speaking about doing all these workshops, the ones that I'm going to be doing will be, there's some, here they are right here, right? I'm going to be doing one called Goof Proof Color and Compositions. It's fantastic. 3 hours. We give you all the art materials. You just have to show up, right? Okay. Then we're going to be doing abstract florals from loose splatters. And we're going to be throwing paint all over the place. It's fantastic. Don't wear your best clothing, okay? Okay, then we have the loose and juicy landscapes. We'll be doing some of those too. Look at all these fantastic ways of doing loose and juicy landscapes. All right? Oh, easy way to paint the figure. This one is really also one of my favorites. Here's some of the examples that we're going to be doing in those workshops. Paint and tear the new contemporary collage. Look, tearing paper, painting. Oh man, we're talking about 2017 contemporary artwork. Start abstract painting today. Speaking about painting for today, we go the full gamut. We come all the way up to this area. Start abstract painting today. I'm going to tell you, this is just fantastic. I hope to see you there at Art of the Carolinas. It's going to be fantastic this November. Go to the website and check out Sharon DeJulio. She's the lady you want to go to, and she'll sign you up and talk to you, and she's spectacular. I hope to see you there in November at Art of the Carolinas, sponsored by Jerry's Artorama.